everyone, and welcome to this beautiful yoga practice to align the mind and body and to connect with yourself. This session can be done at any time, but may be particularly beneficial if you do it in the morning to have a kickstart for the magnificent day that lies ahead. We will start and finish the session up with some gentle, conscious breathing to become present and mindful. Of course, we will aim to be both throughout the entire practice. So, without further ado, let's grab your mat, maybe a cushion, and let's start. So let's all find a comfortable position on your mat or on your cushion and settle in. Slow down here and be grateful for this new day, this life, this moment. You're going through a hard time right now, just know that you have the power to change, no matter where you find yourself right now. And remember the good things that you already have in your life. Really envision them and find a moment of gratitude. Gratitude really is life-changing, and its power is never to be underestimated. Now, let's shift our focus to the breath. Take long, slow breaths in and out, in and out. Follow the flow of your breath, which moves gently as waves do, arriving and receding at the shoulder. You can choose where you want to observe the breath, whether it's in your belly, your nose, or at the tip of your nose, wherever it's most prominent. Remain in this mindful and calm state for a couple of moments now. Let thoughts come in, observe them, and then move them out of your head gently. Once again, focus your attention on the breath. All right. Let's slowly come back to our body and let's add movement to our breath. And remember to not lose touch to your breath. While we move, it still remains our anchor of focus, now along with our body itself. Now, mindfully get into a tabletop position onto all fours. Arrive here as we're getting ready for our cat-cow. Inhale and arch the back while gently gazing slightly upwards. Don't overextend your head here. Exhale, let the air flow out and bend your back towards the sky. Let's repeat this a couple of times. Stay with your breath and notice the stretch in your upper body. Feel it. Feel your body and breath moving peacefully. We breathe in, look up, and we let the air go out and arch the back toward the sky. And now we can really wiggle out the cat-cow position. Make circles with the entire upper body, clockwise first, and when you've done that for 4-5 times, counterclockwise to move into the other direction as well. Lovely work, your body is feeling it. Great. And now let's very gently move into a plank position and slowly lower your entire body here and rest it onto your mat very gently. Don't just drop it, just rest it on the mat. And now we have two options here. We can either get onto our forearms and lift our head up and open the chest. That would be the baby cobra. Or if you feel ready for it, we go into full cobra already, pushing our hands into the ground while pressing our feet and legs into the mat. You may even be able to lift your legs from the mat. Lovely. You're doing awesome. Excellent. You're doing very well. From here, we make our way gently and softly to our child's pose. We shifted into that pose, stretching our arms to the top of the mat, even pressing our fingertips into the mat to enhance the stretch even more, while resting our buttocks, if possible, on our heels, and be still here for a couple of moments. Come back to your breath. Notice the stretch. Notice the breath entering, leaving your body. And now we shift into our first downward facing dog of the day. We extend our legs, get back into plank position, and then move the behind up and walk out the downward facing dog, while also extending our sacrum to the mat and really feel the stretch in the hamstrings, and remain with our breath the entire time. I know my back is slightly bent still. I also have to work on my posture. Obviously, it's not perfect, but yoga is not about being perfect, but just getting better and better with every training and really feeling the exercise in your body and in your mind. Now we slowly walk our way to our hands. We remain bent and lift slowly our body up and come into the mountain pose. We're going to get ready for a sun salutation. Right. We stand shoulder width apart, raise our arms up high, breathe in, breathe out, and reach to the floor and place our hands there. Then we halfway lengthen and step back into plank position. Now, once again, we lower our body down to the floor, extend our toes, and lift into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Perfect. Now, once again, back into downward facing dog, trying to reach our heels, to reach our heels for the floor. But if that's not possible, that's obviously no problem. Just remain in a pose where it's comfortable. Now we step or hop to the front of our mat and stay bent forward, and now halfway lengthen onto your fingertips and back forward, full fold. And now vertebrae by vertebrae, we gently lift our body up towards the ceiling and breathe in, extend the arms, look up into the sky, and then breathe out, place our hands in front of our heart, and stick with our breath here for a second. Great. Lovely. You're doing amazing. I love this. All right. Now we move to the floor. We lay down onto the mat and we twist our back completely. Now we grab our right knee, bend it, and move it toward the left side of our body while reaching our right hand toward the right side, watching to the right side as well. You can even use your left hand to gently place it on your knee to once again enhance this stretch and really feel it in the entirety of your back. This should be a very nice release of tension in your back. Right, lovely. We stretch the leg out, get back into neutral position and change sides. We bend our left leg, place our right hand onto the left knee and twist it to the right side while looking towards the stretched out left arm on the other side. And also in this position, we remain here, observe the sensations in our body, notice the twist in the entire upper body, and remain with the breath once more. Never lose touch with the breath, but breathe gently through the nose, in and out. This is for you. This is your exercise. Now let's gently move back into neutral. Pull in our legs, embrace our knees, and just do what feels right at the moment. Just curl up, really get into a ball, move yourself on your back, up and down, back and forwards. And now we grab our toes and shift into happy baby pose to really open this hip area up and really feel the stretch in the entire lower body now, and for us to really release this tension that we carry around every day and get ready for a fresh, new, and totally unknown day that lies ahead, that can bring miracles and joy, and you might even be surprised by the things that can happen today, right? Now let's gently lower our legs and get into a reclined butterfly position, and for that you have to connect the soles of your feet and let the knees of yours gently drop to each side. Here once again, notice the hip opening, observe the breath, and be present for these valuable moments that you've decided to take for yourself to do your body and mind something good. Great. Let's stretch out our legs and do everybody's favorite, the round of this very gentle and very short session of yoga, but just for a kickstart of the day, this is perfect. So we rest, we let our body, the entirety of our body, sink into the mat, have our legs slightly extended, arms to the sides, and just be present. Know that you're doing something extremely precious for you today, which a lot of people fail to do, but it's just so important to take your time. Take your time, carve time out for self-care. Don't get overwhelmed by the stress of modern life, and just be here, just be present, observing your breath. Notice any sensations in the body, and be thankful for everything that you have, because I bet there's a lot going on in your favor. Alright, let's stay here for a couple of moments more in silence and fully present. Okay. Great. We can gently start wiggling our feet and our wrists, our fingers and our toes, and bring back movement into our bodies, because in the end our bodies are designed to move. Now we come onto one side, get back into a seated cross-legged position. If you want to stay in Shavasana longer, you can obviously do it, but we round up this practice by stretching our hands in a circle motion above our heads once more. Get into prayer position, fold our hands in front of our heart, and be thankful for ourselves today that we've taken this time to treat ourselves, to be with us without any kind of distraction. And good job, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. It was a pleasure to do this session with you.